Shifting focus now to Pakistan, where if you blaspheme, you die. On Sunday, one woman narrowly escaped death. She was saved, all thanks to the swift action of a female police officer who risked her own life in order to rescue the female citizen. Her name is ASP Saida Sherbano Naqvi. She is the sole reason that the innocent woman was saved. Here's what happened. It all started on Sunday. At around 1:10 p.m. local time, the Lahore police received a distress call from a restaurant. A woman and her husband, who came to the city to do some shopping, had been surrounded by a bloodthirsty mob. Why? Because this group of fanatics misinterpreted the Arabic print on the woman's kurta as verses from the Holy Quran. By the time the police reached the eatery, around 300 people had gathered. They were shouting out threats and hurling abuses at her. The mob wanted her to remove her kurta. In some of the videos circulated online, the mob can be heard chanting, "Those who blaspheme must be beheaded." They had the woman surrounded from all sides. You can see from these videos just how scared, nervous she looks. She is sitting in the far corner of the restaurant, trying to shield her face with her hands. Another video showed how the officers had formed a barrier around her, protecting her from the increasingly charged crowd. That's when the courageous woman officer comes to her rescue. The footage shows the officer standing at the entrance, trying to restore order. Eventually, she is able to save the woman from the crowd. How? By covering the woman with a black robe and headscarf. She can be seen pushing the woman through the crowd as other police officers form a chain to clear their path. Once she was brought to the police station, religious scholars confirmed that the text on her dress was Arabic calligraphy, not verses from the Quran. If you are not shocked enough, let me tell you what the calligraphy on her dress means. It means sweet in Arabic. Yes, you heard that right. This woman was this close to being lynched over something so basic, so mundane. Following the incident, the woman even issued a heartfelt apology. She expressed regret. She says she bought the kurta because she liked the design. For reference, the dress, as posted by the brand on their Instagram page, that's the dress for you. Issuing the apology, the woman said she had no intention of disrespecting the Quran. But here's the thing. She did not. She just wore a dress because she liked it. On what seemed like a normal Sunday, before stepping out of the house to run errands, she did what millions of women around the world do: pick a dress to wear that day because they like it. Why then did she have to go through what she did? Why did a decision as mundane as picking an outfit almost get her killed? That's the reality of Pakistan. Every street, every mohalla or neighborhood has those who use the blasphemy laws as a weapon. According to the law, the minimum punishment for those who blaspheme is 10 years in jail, along with a fine of 1 million rupees. Not to mention, it also carries a potential death sentence for anyone who insults Islam and its founder, Prophet Muhammad. What's more, it is a non-bailable offense. For long, human rights activists have raised alarm about this. Activists have expressed concern that these laws may be used to settle scores and further persecute the religious minorities. And Pakistan does have a record of these laws being misused. In the last decade, the offences committed by those accused of blasphemy have been as absurd as spelling errors, a post on Facebook, a rural water dispute, throwing a business card into rubbish, so on and so forth. And if these cases shocked you, here's more. In August last year, scores of churches and homes were burnt in Jaranwala after two men from the city were accused of damaging the Quran. What's more troubling is that such cases are increasingly being settled outside court with violence by mobs. I mean, this is a country where even the slightest suggestion of blasphemy can lead to death. That's the price one has to pay to live in this country. Since 1990, at least 85 people have reportedly been murdered because of alleged blasphemy allegations. Even judges hearing blasphemy cases have reported facing pressure to hand down convictions regardless of the evidence. They fear physical violence if they don't. And the same goes for the police. When anti-blasphemy violence breaks out, cops have been seen standing aside, allowing the mobs to carry out their attacks. They fear that they too might be branded blasphemers if they don't allow the lynching. Which brings me back to the incident that unfolded on Sunday in Lahore. ASP Saida Shehrbano Naqvi stands apart. She is being hailed as a hero, as she should. She risked her own life to defuse a horrific situation. She tried to reason with a bloodthirsty mob. She carefully escorted the woman to a safer place, averting a tragedy and rightfully earning the applause of many. Now, Pakistan's Punjab Police has recommended her name for the prestigious Quaid-e-Azam Police Medal, which is the highest gallantry award for law enforcement in Pakistan. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.